So my name is Roger, and by now I'm sure you've noticed I'm bald as fuck. Yeah. There is a bright side to this. It's my forehead. Yeah. Whenever my friends and I go on a group gathering, social outing, I'm usually the one that gets volunteered to help find people. Right? So, having a bright side isn't always a good thing. The reason is because when I've been known to ruin group photos because of the flash, it's just so bright. So please, no flash photography. Despite that, I really enjoy helping my social circle's group activities. I text in to meet their needs. I make sure they're okay. Kind of like a mother hen. Yeah? You're probably looking at me like, yeah, that doesn't really work with you, which is fine. So I think I'm more like a father cock. Speaking of fathers, shout out to my dad who doesn't usually come. Like most of my ex-girlfriends. Even now I couldn't make them come. I'm glad you guys came. So, I've had a lifetime's experience from other people's perspectives. And now, with my male pattern baldness, I've had people tell me I look like a guy that orders alternative milk at Starbucks. I don't know what that means. I've had other people tell me, you look like a thug or a cancer patient from India. But I'm not Indian. I'm a Latino from Peru in South America. And being Latino means I love speaking Spanish, I love dancing salsa, and I love chasing strangers down to see if they tried Peruvian mangoes. I don't even sell mangoes. I just need them to know. So by now, if you guys haven't noticed, I have ADHD. Oh, Jesus. Thank you. I just need to tell you something. Having ADHD, I can tell you for sure, is like a superpower. So we can do something called hyper-focusing, right? What that basically means is any work made easy, right? But like all side quest heroes, we also have a super weakness. Being easily distracted. And being easily distracted means we can cause you massive emotional damage through our inability to focus. Yeah, I know it's confusing, so let me explain. Having ADHD means I'll do my best to pay attention to you while we're having sex. But there is a good chance I'll be thinking, is dinosaur meat red or white? So I was undiagnosed for a long time, and my then girlfriend at the time, she told me, she got really mad at me, basically, because I wasn't really paying attention. I would often get distracted. And I remember I got sick of it because it was just too much. I didn't know what I had, I couldn't help myself. So, after a while of this, I remember telling her, I don't have a short attention span. You're just not an interesting person. Massive emotional damage. She did not like that. She did not like that at all. But, still, it wasn't as bad as the crabs she gave me. I ate that crab. Technically, I ate all the crabs. But only because she was allergic to seafood. Yeah. I am not allergic to seafood. Hey, I'm just a regular guy. And if you got to know me really well, you'd know I'm really proud of my keto diet. A little weird proud. So, yeah, I used to be a guy with a pot belly and thought I was cool. So, you know, dad vibes. And like most men who look down and can't see their own schlingerdong, I wanted a six-pack. So I gave up carbs, I gave up sugars, I gave up my will to live. I should have known, because people told me the best part of the keto diet is losing all your hopes and dreams. My hopes and dreams were to be happy. You notice I'm looking at my arm? It's because I forgot my hands. Let's just get that out of the way. That's fine. I'm cool with that. Thank you. Hey, the way to even start keto was long. I don't know how long it was. It was like waiting for your partner to stop crying because you called her a boring person. A black guy's dick would have been jealous of how long it was. My calendar died and cursed me. With its dying breath said, "You will never be skinny." Yeah. It was an Indian themed calendar. But you know what? I went on a keto diet, and so far I've lost 22 kilograms in the last 6 months. Well, that was my time. You guys have been a great audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. My name is Ari. I'm an American refugee. I fled because the food was so bad. I came here and the first thing I did was go right to the center of Australian cuisine, Bunnings. And I had the famous Bunnings sandwich, and I loved it. It was so good. You know, I've been here now for 22 years. I met my wife on a dating site. This is pre-Google, pre-iPhone, just a photo and text, kind of like a hostage note and a headshot. That's an ugly headshot. My note said, "Help, get me out of here." So an Aussie angel replied to my profile, and I wrote her back, and I said, "I love your accent." And in typical Aussie dating style, she insults me. She writes me back and says, "You can't hear text, you idiot." And because of my low self-esteem, I knew right away she was the one. And then I came out here for her, but that's where the problems began, because at the airport, before I left in America, they pulled me into a room to interview me, interrogate me, and frisk me. I got touched emotionally. The officer said, "I'm really worried about you moving to a country where every animal can kill you." But you know what? When I go back, it's even more interesting. I went back last time. I was at passport control. They scanned my passport, looked at the screen, looked at me, and whisked me into a private room. In the private room, they interrogated me. He said, "Mr. Galper, you've been in Australia for 22 years. What are you hiding from?" I said, "Sir, I'm hiding from the sharks." Then he says, "Have you been radicalized?" I said, "Yes, I eat Vegemite every day, and I go to Bunnings every weekend." But you know, when I go back now, it's so different, it's so political, it's so divided. I went back last time, my friend says to me, "Ari, whose side are you on?" I said, "I live in Australia. The only side we have to decide on is which parking lot is near the beach. That's about it." But I'll tell you, I'm still getting used to the culture here. A couple weeks ago, I went to a pub, and this guy I don't even know, a stranger, slaps me on the back and calls me a dickhead. I said, did I just make a friend or an enemy? I have no idea. If you go to a bar in the U.S. and you slap someone in the back and you call them a dickhead, you're gonna get a poke you stabbed in your stomach. But over here, everyone just gets drunk. It's amazing. But you know, in Sydney, everyone's talking about rent and property. And I have a new housemate who's not paying his fair share. It's a huntsman spider. He's been living in my office for the last 6 months. So I called my wife, who is the resident wildlife manager, and I called her over, and I would think I said very macho, but I said, honey, help! She comes over, she looks at the 8 kilos of spider and says, aw, what a cutie. Let's make him a house pet. She even names him Jeffrey. He has a name, he pays no rent, and he gets more love from my wife than I do. So I had to save my marriage. So I decided to evict him. I went to the kitchen, I got a plastic container, I went to the office. Jeffrey looked at me, I looked at Jeffrey, and I left. You know, but I'll tell you, Aussies are just so chilled. I love this place. My neighbor, he's got a big tree, and it fell down on my fence and destroyed the fence. He walks to my front door, knocks on the door, he's carrying a 6-pack of beer. He says, mate, I hope this makes things okay. The American side of my brain goes, I'm gonna start the lawsuit real soon here. The Aussie side of my brain says, it's beer, have some. So we sat down, we had the beer, then I took him to court. When I got there, get this, the judge slaps me in the back, calls me a dickhead, and says, go buy a beer for your neighbor. What? I'm Ari, you guys have been great, thank you so much. Woo!
Keep me close going, keep me close going, look at this man, say it up, Hello, hello, how are you doing? Welcome my friends from Hong Kong. My name is Chris Churk. I have a confession to make. I hate my last name because it sounds exactly like jerk. I know. I hate it because I don't feel like advertising myself as a jerk. People are supposed to find it out by themselves. But sometimes I love it because I can be my true self and no one can tell me to stop being a jerk. It's my name on my passport. Unless you are my real biological father who I never met. Look, something about myself. I am a management consultant. Yes, the bad kind. When I tell people this, usually they will come to me with 3 questions. Do I travel a lot for work? Did I graduate from a top-tier university? And whether I have a master's degree in talking bullshit. Now let's set the record straight. No, I have a PhD in making things up, including this one. Look, let's be honest. Consultants are the worst kind of people in the world. Yes, they are. We are condescending as fuck. You know, we are so condescending that even Asian parents looked up to us. You know, Asian parents and consultants are basically the same shit. We have a lot of things in common. For one, we both like to tell people how exactly they are about to fuck up. Now, consultants do that for money. Asian parents, they do it out of true belief. Now consultants call it the risk assessment. Asian parents call it I told you so. Consultants like to package our honest opinion with beautiful PowerPoint slides, fancy lunches, and the true research result from ChatGPT. Asian parents package their honest comments with insult, disappointment, and more insult. They never understand packaging matters. That's why consulting firms, they make millions of dollars, and Asian parents make you want to kill yourself. So, my wife Vivian, she always asks me, when the fuck am I going to finally pay up for her trip to around the world? As a well-trained professional, my answer is always, it depends. Now, you didn't know how powerful this line is. No, when she asked me, babe, will you love me forever? Good question. It depends on the size of your annual package. And let's circle back. Anyways, I am turning 40 this year. It's hard to believe, I know. Look at this. I can't believe it either. Now, apparently, when you put an Asian in Australia, you get a Benjamin Button. We don't grow old. We get younger and younger every year. By the time I retire, clearly I will have a face of an intern to start my career all over again. If, and only if, consulting is still a thing by then. You know, getting 40s means something special in Chinese culture. You are supposed to be fearless. It's the time, it's the age to become fearless. So I decided to do something serious about my deepest fear. I talked to my wife. Now I have to be honest, I need to talk to her. I told her, I am going to chase my dream. Starting from today, every day, I am going to bed earlier. Anyways, by now I'm pretty sure you guys should have a freaking good idea on what consulting do. If you don't, fantastic. Because that is the whole fucking point. Alright, thank you guys so much. Please your job today.
Hello, everybody. I don't know about you, but my cheeks are hurting already because I've laughed so much and cried. I've laughed, cried. Thank you all for coming out and supporting us. My name is Shabnam. Thank you. Which means a very sexy lady. In my language. And to be fair, that's probably the only thing my parents got right. I make myself laugh. My name seems to cause a lot of confusion and anxiety for people. They usually don't know how to spell it. They go, S-H-U-R, not from here. Where are you really from? And then our conversation starts sounding a lot like an immigration interview. I love that lady over there. She's been great the whole time. Whoever you are, thank you for coming. It's my own fault though. I think my English is too good for someone whose name people can't pronounce. I've ruined the stereotype for everybody, I'm sorry. I am just a refugee, though. A real one, not from America. I'm a refugee from Afghanistan. And yes, we marry our cousins. The person who said he's kissed his cousin is my partner. We're not cousins. Legally. I am a refugee, and I think that's just a fancy word for saying people like to bomb the shit out of my country. Yeah. It is very fucked up. But they don't stop. They keep going. Anyway, we won't dwell on that. Can't do anything about it. But whenever I tell people I am a refugee, they also get very confused. They act very surprised and they go, but your English is so good. Well, still a refugee, Sharon. Or Karen. It's always Sharon or Karen, hey? It's never Shabnam. They don't check your English skills before bombing your country. Before coming to Australia, I used to think that I was fluent in English. I had learnt it, I was good at it. But then I came to Australia and I realized that I am, indeed, fluent in English. It's all you fuckers who can't speak it. You've just ruined English. You've actually invented another language and called it English. Just to fuck with everyone. And the worst part is you weren't even being creative about it. You just shortened everything. You know, afternoon, service station, McDonald's, Prime Minister of Australia, Anthony Albanese. You just don't take anything seriously, do you? Hearing an Australian talk is like listening to someone trying to talk while they're falling down the stairs. All the Australians are like, you just don't know whether to feel bad for them, help them, or just be happy they're trying. A few years after coming to Australia, I went to university. And I realized that, you know, Australian English is like a big group of uni students trying to do a group assignment. Everyone's half-assing it. No one has read the brief. Everyone's hoping the other person knows what they're talking about. The goal is not to do a good job. The goal is to just not fail. And the one poor immigrant kid who is better at the subject than everyone else is going, did I study for the wrong language? No, friend, you just didn't do it the right way. I love white people. For my own amusement, mostly. You see, as white people, you can just half-ass things and still be considered really good. Whereas us immigrants, we have to work twice as hard and be 5 times better just to not get our visas cancelled. That's how I signed up to comedy, actually. I didn't think I had it in me. I didn't think I was cut out for it or I had the self-esteem for it. And then I thought, how hard could it be? White people do it. That's how I approach most things in life. If white people can do it, I can do it. Except for bombing countries. That market's already saturated. Can't break in. They say for some people, comedy is a really good way to heal their childhood traumas. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's the real reason I'm here, not the white people. Don't give them credit. But then the very first thing I wrote, the first joke I wrote, I looked at my notebook, and it was a joke about my country getting bombed. And I was like, oh boy, this is going to be a long, ugly journey of healing. For the audience, mostly. I'm having so much fun. And then I was like, maybe I should just stick with my therapist. Instead of, trauma dumping, being a greedy refugee and trauma dumping onto a room full of strangers. My therapist says that I should stop avoiding my traumas. Anyway, we'll talk about my children. My partner and I, who's not my cousin, we have 2 kids. According to the local council, they're cats. For us, they're our daughters. The eldest has been raised by my partner, and she is flawless. She is calm, confident, knows her worth, and she has a very secure attachment style. The younger one is raised by me, and she is miserable as fuck. She has anxiety. She's constantly seeking validation. And she's always uncomfortably horny. I read somewhere that pets start to resemble their owners' personalities after a while. And initially I used to think that was really cute. And then I looked at our cats. And with the older one, I'm like, oh yeah, checks out, my partner, yeah, da. And then my cat is humping the cushion while having a panic attack. Yeah, and after seeing what I had raised, I started to judge my own parents a little less harshly. I mean, they raised a greedy refugee. I raised a needy cat who needs her own mental health care plan. At least I could blame the war, though, the war and the bombs for the way I turned out. She grew up in sunny Sydney. What the fuck is her excuse? That's all from me, folks. Thank you so much.
Keep your voice going, keep your voice going. Last is that we've got Bella!
Hello, how are you fucking going? From the fact that I am the only person that's brought alcohol onto this stage, and from my accent, you can tell that I am not Australian. My name is Carol Ann. Technically, I am Scottish Australian, so it sounds like I'm about to have a fight with any of you in a pub, but legally, you can't out-kick me out of this country. Fucking hell. I'm a data scientist, so I should be logical and organized, but my personal life is going to tell you otherwise. I live in the Inner West. Inner West is best, if anyone's here. Which is kind of on brand for me, because I look the way I look, giving somewhat hard to tell sexual orientation vibes. But in fact, I do live with my ex. We broke up during COVID. I moved out, and we co-parented our dogs. We stayed really good friends. We saw each other pretty much most days. He wanted to buy a place and had to save money. I also wanted to do the same. So we made the financial, logical choice to move back in together. You know, nothing saying healthy boundaries like a shared mortgage goal. You might wonder what it's like dating when you live with an ex. It's actually really fucking easy. Men don't have much of a standard. Sorry, they really don't. If there's a slight chance that they're going to have sex with someone, they will just chuck that red flag right out the door. But if you asked a woman to say, hey, I live with my ex, they'd be like, oh, let's not. So I'm left with men that go, okay, so when am I meeting your ex? And I know what you're all dying to ask is what it's like when I do bring people back. You're all a bunch of dirty fuckers. It's pretty awkward. You know, the house has really, really thin walls. Yeah, no, not good at all. But luckily my ex lives in his headphones pretty much 24/7. So they're either working overtime, blocking out all the sexual sounds, or he's just secretly listening in on everything. Yeah. I can't speak for him, but I imagine sometimes he'll look at people I bring back and go, this one I'm gonna listen in on. That's gonna be interesting, for sure. What's more awkward than living with your ex, though, is having two dogs that do not understand personal space at all. So you're trying to get down to it. You've got one dog trying to get in on the makeout action. Yeah, you've got another dog trying to get down in their penis, and you're thinking, thank God, I don't have to go down there. Good dog, good dog. And you have to stop everything, put on your clothes, and I've got to take my dogs to my ex's room. You know, nothing's killing that mood like saying, hey, I just need to take my children up to their daddy's room. Yeah. My dogs are super helpful. You might also ask, do we randomly see each other naked? Again, those dogs come in really handy. Bathroom door doesn't lock. Dogs love to come in. Ex tries to come in to find them. Fucking eye contact. You stand there completely naked, just staring at a man that you broke up with years ago. And I'm staring at him in the eyes, but where the fuck is he staring? Yeah. And so that's how we shall live, blissfully, until I can afford to buy a place of my own. Thank you.
Hello, how are you all doing tonight? Love to see it. Thank you all for coming. So my name's Lissa and I work as a PT. So I thought I'd just tell you a little bit about that and what it's like. So I work in a gym. Usually when customers come into the gym, they walk in and they want to work on their fitness goals, work on their weight loss, work on their building strength, and they walk in, they're like, hello, can I please have a personal trainer? Who's your next available one? And we're all sitting in the staff room, customers wondering who's going to come out. Customers like, who I'm going to get is this humongous, ginormous gorilla of a man called Ryan or Mark or Jack. Do we have any Ryans or Marks or Jacks in the crowd? Or what's a very masculine name? Tom? No Toms. That's who they think. They think they're going to get this gorilla with humongous biceps. And instead, I open the staff room door and I'm like, hi, I'm Lissa. I'll be your PT today. And the customer's just like, let me see you out. I can take off my jumper jump if you'd like. You can see my arms. No, actually, I won't do that. Yeah, but that's what they see, and then I'm just there thinking to myself, how am I going to convince this customer that I really am worth the money, like worth the value, you know, as a CFO would like to see. Yeah, so when we go out and do our sessions, I completely transform. You guys might think that I look really like sweet, like innocent, like cutesy, you know what I mean? But let me tell you, when I'm on the PT floor, I turn into a Russian. I am completely different. You have no idea who you are seeing. So, you know, client is there, maybe doing a few push-ups, and then I'm just standing over them like, are you pushing hard enough? We are here to give birth. Push that baby out. Or, you know, I just do a bit of a nationalist sentiment to my real country inside, and I say, make Vladimir Putin proud, push harder! So that's usually how it goes. And those clients get real scared of me. I'll give you a few case studies. Okay, so client number one, you know, she's like in this mum's creche club, and then when I first started training her, she was like, oh my god, yeah, like what an innocent like little girl, like what's she can do to me? Nevertheless, 10 squats later, she said, oh my god, like she is the silent assassin. Silent assassin at first. That week I was in a really like bad mood, but the next week when she saw me, I was smiling again because I was in a good mood. And then she's like, oh my god, she's the smiling assassin. But you know, regardless, the assassin part stayed the same, so you guys know the legacy is here to stay. Yeah, thank you. Okay, case study number 2. Was it a timer or no? I know my time's up. Okay, anyway, let's keep going a little bit. Case study number 2, I had this incredible weight loss client. So she's from Saudi Arabia, and together, like, end result, we lost 7 kilos over 2 months. Snaps for her, clap it up for her. Yeah! So she did the most like incredible work, and it's with this secret weight loss methodology, which I will now proceed to tell you. So, you know, most people think personalized nutrition plan, like get her to do hypertrophy. I always get my pronunciation wrong. Hypertrophy, like, you know, strength training to the max. But really, it is the inner Russian and, you know, what she was saying that really got us over the line with this client. With her, oh sorry, I lost my words. You know, with her, she was really genuinely like a little, I guess, fearful of me, because once after doing a deadlift, she's told me she was seeing hallucinations, which I don't think is like a bad thing. She was okay. She's okay. But yeah, she suddenly got into this weird habit where after each set that I make her do, she would just go for a run. Like, she'd run away from me. She'd run like around the gym floor. And I'd be like, where did Tumadia go? Like, where is she? And then I would, you know, go around and chase around, like look for her, like, where did this client go? So it's after all these, you know, rants and bouts of fear that's why I think she lost the weight. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it was the nutrition, I don't think it was the strength, it was definitely that. But yeah, so that's actually the weight loss secret. If any of you guys, you know, want to lose some weight, then give me a call. That's my time. Thanks so much, you guys.
Vicky plus going. Vicky's made it stage. Give it up to round.
Just waiting for my nervous system to catch up. I am Raj, and I'm your typical Indian migrant. I know at least 10 people who work at 7-Eleven. Yeah, I still a white man's job. You guys, was only one. He's driving an Uber now. And surprise, I hate butter chicken. We Indians, we think eating butter chicken is like watching Pauline Hanson's interview. But no taste, no flavor. Yeah. You must have been to an Indian restaurant and seen the description of butter chicken, you know. Orange, boneless chicken cubes floating around in thick, creamy, sweet sauce. That's how they get, yeah. Anyways, Orange Hanson, very similar. She's floating around in Queensland, just like a spineless, headless juke. We Indians even have a new saying, actually. This is how it goes. Orange is the new yuck. So when I moved to Australia, I decided to live in Western Sydney, like most Indians. Wild West. So my next door neighbor, Steve-o, he thought it was his responsibility to integrate me into the Western Sydney culture. He says to me, Duraj, you want to be a Westie? You need to love Vegemite, you need to drink VB, and you need to stay unemployed. And I was like, okay, sir. I was wondering whether he wants me to be a Westie or on Centrelink benefits. I guess it's the same thing, right? For many years, I tried to integrate into Aussie culture. You know, nothing worked. And then COVID happened. I finally found something in common with my white Aussie colleagues and friends. It was anxiety. I was anxious because thousands of people were dying back in India because of COVID, actually every day. And my best white Aussie friend, Michelle, she was anxious because she couldn't get her Brazilian wax for 5 weeks. Different problems, same diagnosis. So, but who cares? I was an Aussie. Fucking cunts. You know, my head wobble stopped. Now I love Vegemite. It makes me super horny. I think Steve-o was right. Yeah. So, when Indians in Sydney get anxious, they fuck off to Harris Park to get some good curries. They're very strong antidepressants. But I was an Aussie now, so I'm not doing that. I decided to go to Byron Bay for a yoga retreat. Yeah, so my first yoga session, I walk into the studio, see a sea of white, glistening, sweaty bodies. And I was like, this is amazing. I'm sure they will like me. You know? Like, I was Aussie. Come on, you're laughing. I was Aussie. I was brown, just like Tim Tam. So, sorry. So I look at my yoga teacher. He's this blonde, tall, blue eyes. Looks at me, has a little smile. I wasn't flirting. I'm sure he had this sense of achievement in his head. He's like, fuck it, I've made into yoga world. I'm teaching yoga to an Indian man. That's where it started. And I was like, I felt ashamed. I was so ashamed. I was like, learning yoga from Grad is like calling tech support and getting help from a white man. They have no fucking idea what they do. Anyways, I was like, okay, I need to hide this shame. So I found a spot behind Linda. So Linda is like a large, woman with a big ass. I was like, I can hide my self-esteem behind her BMI. So, and then Brad goes, everyone, clear your minds. I was like, fucking Brad, I can't clear my mind. All I'm thinking is, how did Linda fit that ass in those hot Lululemon pants? And anyways, Brad says, let's get into upward dog position. Yeah, that's so. So I did that. I was like, cool. Ass in the air, and then boom. Linda drops the stinkiest, loudest fart right on my face. It wasn't a fart. It was a chemical weapon. But then I had a spiritual awakening. I did. I learned my 3 life lessons. First one, no matter where you come from, you're always trying to fit in, right? Yeah, no, okay. Some try to fit in a new country. Some into tight yoga pants. Second one, we all stink. Some smell of curries, and some smell of vegan breakfast, through their asshole. And the third and the most life-changing lesson I learned was I needed to move out of Western Sydney. Thank you very much. This is Grad.
Keep your voice going,
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're looking gorgeous tonight. I feel like I'm on a first date because I am so fucking nervous. And I desperately want you to like me. You may have noticed in tonight's lineup, I'm only one of 3 white men. It's quite the novelty being a minority. I get why they talk about it so much. Undiagnosed. I don't feel, maybe this is just a me thing, I hope not. I don't get a huge amount of compliments about my physical appearance. Thank you. I get told things like, oh Connor, you're so smart, you're so kind, I feel safe around you. I don't care about any of that shit. I want to be hot with 3 W's. That started to change when I bought this pashmina scarf, and I fucking hate it because it's the most. Everyone, when they do compliment me now, it's all about the pashmina scarf. It's a $10 fucking knockoff from Ashfield. Oh my god. I've been told it gives me white person trying not to be a white person vibes. And evidently that is correct. So, it's more than just that though. I will find Asians in Ashfield for cans. That does happen. I look like my Lebanese barber. And I've got a Persian rug at home. Fantastic to chew on. Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. My day job is I'm a statistician. I love numbers, and I thought might be fun tonight to share some of my favorite stat facts with y'all. For example, did you know that 47% of all reported statistics are made up? Including that one. The average person has less than 2 arms, 1 testicle, 1 boob. Their name's Frankie, and they're an absolute freak. 63% of women have used vibrators. Hell yeah. The rest have new ones. On average, there is someone touching themselves within 3 meters of you. And now it's further. I like that joke because it tickles you almost as much as it tickles me. That one makes me laugh. Be prepared for this one. Had to change it last minute. A good proportion of us here tonight regularly engage in incest. Most of us can agree that percent is 0, right? Evidently not. Who knew? Who would have thought that tonight's themes would have been ADHD and incest? Absolutely crazy. Woo! All right, fantastic. So knowledge and practice are 2 very different things. my watch might as well be stuck at 11:59 p.m. because despite knowing better, I leave everything to the last minute. Everything. I'm just about to do my tax return for 2019. I wish that was a joke. I'll only go to the doctor when my partner can or doesn't stop believing that the rash is only caused by friction. And I even was still working on the set as I came on stage. You know, when I had my hand in my pocket. Help me, In order to compensate for all this, I don't know if anyone else in the audience does this, I'm strategically anxious. That's my millennial delusion that I tell myself. If I need to be productive, I can make that last minute and go for an hour. I know I've timed it. Pro tip, also works well in bed. Nothing sexier than an anxious mess for 2 whole hours. Yeah, don't think about that too hard. This does mean that on the political spectrum, I am pro-crastination. I think crastination is great. I've been meaning to promote it more. It keeps waiting for me. Anti-crastinators cannot be trusted at all. They're always up to something. It's why I enjoy listening to Labour politicians talk, because they're all like, we're going to do the right... That's how Labour talks, by the way. We're going to do the right thing eventually, we promise. Versus, oi mate, we're going to do the wrong thing right now. Yeah, doing things now is terrifying. Speaking of terrifying, that was my set. Hope you all enjoyed it. It's good for you all to watch the game. Thank you all so much.
And last but not least, we have
Hi. Hi, my name is Min. M-I-N, Min Kim. You guys will think, why is he keep repeating his name? Here comes the story. When I meet people very first time, they often telling me I look like Kim Jong-un. You guys know who's Kim Jong-un? He's the supreme leader from North Korea. Yeah, that's fucked up, yeah. Anyway, I was thinking to myself, why does people calling me I look like Kim Jong-un? And I look at the mirror, I saw Kim Jong-un in it. Asian, black hair, fat man. Okay, so I want to get rid of this fat, right? So I decide to move to Olympic Park. Oh, is that funny? So you guys know where the Olympic Park is? Yeah? I think they should call it as an Asian dog park. If you understand, yeah. So if you land at Olympic Park, what do you see? Stadium, right? Turn your left, what do you see? Asians. Turn your right, what do you see? Asians. And roll down your eyes, what do you see? Oh, food. I mean dog. Yeah. I don't need dog. Okay, I'm good Korean. Yeah, I'm good Korean. Yeah, I'm a good one. I'm not from North. I'm from South. Yeah. So to lose the fat, I go around the stadium, and every time I go around, I always think of new business idea, new joke, and new big time. I mean it. I'm just joking. Good Korean. Anyway, I realized the other reason I was getting fatter is like I eat way too fast, like really fast. So when I go to dinner with my girlfriend, like burger, gone in a minute. Sushi, I finished before she even left the chopstick. So she got really pissed off until she realized she can utilize my fast-moving tongue to something else. Yeah, so she... Wait, Sharon? Oh, who's Sharon? Sharon? No, sorry, yeah. Anyway, I forgot, thank you. But anyway, she's been really supportive, but I'm single now. I ate her. That's it for me. Thank you, guys.